Hello, everyone, and thank you for having me here. It's an honor. I'm with Veblen 1 year, not 2. I know it looks like a long time. Maybe you had enough of me, but it's just 1 year. My name is Christian Secci. I'm Italian. I live in Hong Kong. I'm an entrepreneur, and I've been building business and doing joint venture, scaling operation in more than 16 countries. So why I joined Veblen, first of all? 1 year, I've been executive director of many companies in Hong Kong, Australia, Italy, Seychelles, Malaysia, but always on the executive side. So 1 year ago, I was asking myself, how can I improve my, governance skills? How can I improve my home boards? And then how I'm looking like 5 years from now, 7 years from now, where I want to be. And then I decided to join Veblen, and it was one of the best choice because it's been an amazing journey during this year. And this is my philosophy. I believe that boards should not focus only on the governance of the company, but they also need to help the company to transform, to evolve, to stay relevant. And I'm an entrepreneur by training, but I'm also a long-distance adventure trail runner, and I really like to help companies to reach new summits, to navigate storm, and to push to the summit and also leave trails for others to follow. So I'm currently sitting on 4 boards. I'm a board member of my own holding company in Hong Kong and several of our subsidiaries in Italy and Australia. I'm advisory board of TESE, that is a AI sustainability ESG management platform with the founder from Zimbabwe, and is helping companies to provide data and ESG management to get sustainable financing. I'm also advisory board of Procopy, as a social impact enterprise that is upskilling hundreds of thousands of students in Indonesia and preparing them for a new world. So both of my role, they have a social impact. And I'm also member of the Hong Kong Institute of Directors, where I serve also in the Young Directors Committee. Yeah, sorry. I have a problem with my slides. Okay. So I started my journey 16 years ago in Asia, in Beijing, and then I helped an Italian company to scale abroad in Asia Pacific. And then after that, I also formed several joint ventures in Indonesia, in Brazil. I opened subsidiaries in Malaysia, Australia, and Italy. But then after that, I decided to, move from an executive role to also an advisory role. And that's why when I joined Veblen, and this is where I sit today. So after I joined Veblen, I learned, thanks to Callum and all the amazing community member, I learned about the 5 components. And for me, the number 1 is about connection. So I strongly believe that, relationship are more important than CVs or LinkedIn profile. So joining Veblen helped me a lot to expand my ecosystem and go out from my industry and from my niche. And I had the chance to get a lot of introduction that allow me to get board roles. One thing that second aspect of the component is about knowledge. So one thing I learned is that to be myself, to be authentic, be yourself, everyone else is taken. Why this? Because board doesn't need clone, doesn't need a unique vision. They need different perspective. And I learned that, okay, I learned to figure out what is my unique perspective, my uniqueness, and how can I bring it to the board and to the table and then own it. In terms of profile, at the beginning, I struggle a lot at the beginning, and I must be honest, I struggle a lot to find my niche, to position myself. But then, thanks to our accountability group and thanks to Webland, I start to position myself as an obstacle remover and transformer. And this is something that I start doing during my tenure in the board of Webland. So I position myself as not just an advisor, but also there is an obstacle, don't worry, I'm here to find a solution to remove. And then as a board member, you can be ambassador of the company, you can be a connector, you can be a catalyst. There is a list of 10 roles that you can play. And personally, I choose to be the ambassador. I mean, to represent the company externally. I'm doing it with Tese. I'm an advocate of the company, but at the same time, I'm also a connector. So I'm bridging management with the network that I'm part of. Like, for example, recently, the CEO of Tese, he needed some support to set up structured company entities in UK, Dubai, and Hong Kong. So I help him to connect with several experts that help him to do in a cost-effective and efficient way. One of the value that I learned during the Veblen program is to be proactive. Veblen is not a program done for you. Okay, you need to be proactive. You need to go and create your own board seat, board opportunity. You need to go and put out your profile out there. And then I also learned, I bring one of my value, that is help others and add value without expecting anything in return. This I learned from my grandma, through her example, through her life. And this is something that I'm also trying to teach with my kids. I want to add value. And then the universe, the company, the board, they're coming back to you because you're adding value and you're not expecting anything in return. Last but not least, the fifth component is about leverage. I think one of the key aspects of Evelyn is the value of the community. There are amazing people inside. I was able to connect with amazing human beings, amazing professional from different walk of life, from different regions, from different views and perspective. And if you join Evelyn, leverage the community. I always say schedule one-on-one calls with all the Webinars during your first few months, because you get to know people. And recently I saw that the team, they launched also a kind of speed dating. But Veblen is not enough. I believe that you need to expand the ecosystem. You need to increase your surface of luck and opportunity. So I joined the local Institute of Directors to create more networking opportunities, and also to improve my governance skill. And I also connect with the headhunters, and a couple of them, they came back to me and say, oh, there are some opportunities in the supply chain, so I'm working with them. So the more you leverage the community, the more you join other community, the more you increase your chances to get board roles. Let's see if the slide is going down. These are some of the lessons that I learned recently. So during this year, boards need scars plus solution, meaning that I've done business in 16 countries. I've seen everything. I've failed so many times, but I failed 10 times, I stand up 11. And I try to transfer these experiences to the board where I've been. But failure experiences alone are not enough. Then you need also to come up with solution, or like Callum was saying, with the results. So if you are able to combine experiences plus solution results, then you are an amazing, malleable resource for every board. And then during also my being part of the Veblen board and TES as well, I learned that, diversity of thoughts, diversity of vision, diversity of background is really an edge for any company. Because in my own board, I have professional director, professional investor, and I realized that, okay, I was missing something, like in the diversity of background, the diversity of experience that I'm finding in other company as a non-executive director. And for the future, I believe that the future is bright. We are going into a huge transformation. The world is going to in a different stage. And so my goal is, first of all, continue to upskill myself to be always valuable and relevant for the boards that I join, but also, expand advocacy ESG in the APAC region. I'm talking with several organizations and including the Hong Kong Institute of Directors. I want to also give back. So I believe that the best way of learning is to sharing your experiences and mentoring other people. So that's why I joined the Young Director Committee. And last not least, one thing that I'm doing in this moment is I want to implement software, AI-based software for board governance, because I realized that you spend a lot of time on reading papers, on back and forth emails, on setting up agenda, when all these things can be done by software, by AI. And then as a board member, we can focus more on discussing strategy, solving issues, or removing obstacles. Thank you.